Hey guys, real quick before we start the video, I want to direct you to the community tab on my channel. I am currently running an event for you, the viewers, to rate every single Monster Hunter monster from 1 to 5 stars. This project is going to be a bit of a run back from the 20th anniversary popularity poll and is meant to allow everyone to voice their opinion on every monster, so we can get a big picture look at how the whole community feels about the entire Monster Hunter bestiary. There will be a new poll on the community tab every single day at noon Eastern Standard Time, and all polls will remain live on the channel, so you can answer any of them at any time. You will not miss out if you miss the poll for the day. I will be updating numbers all the way from now until the end of October when the last polls have been run, and in October or November, we're going to have a massive video event where your comments will be read, all the numbers will be crunched, and the monsters will be reordered based on how you all voted. Every vote on every poll matters, and anyone has a chance to have their comment read in the video itself. And if you want to help me get more data and reach the broader Monster Hunter community, I'd appreciate a like on this video and, maybe hit the subscribe button to help this channel grow. It'll put me and this project in front of more eyes. Okay, no more YouTuber CTA shilling. Here's the video you actually clicked on. Thank you. Hello, and welcome back to breaking down weapon trailers at an ungodly time in the morning. Today is the light bowgun, and light bowgun has been a bit of a question ever since the trailer for the heavy bowgun debuted. As in, what in the world are they going to do to the light bowgun due to the fact that the heavy one is getting a little bit faster, it's getting rapid fire, it's getting a little bit more maneuverability, it's getting its shield built into it by default, it's recharging its special ammo quicker. So that's the big chungus gun. What's the little scrappy gun gonna do? And today we're going to have that question answered. Not entirely sure what to expect here. Rise brought a lot of movement tech to the table with this thing, with like your fanning vault and your wyvern shot counter and just a whole bunch of like leaping and jumping around and moving around and vaulting over monsters and whatnot. Definitely going to be a tone back of that, though as we saw with Hammer yesterday, it's looking like we might be able to expect that the hook slinger could provide some additional movement in a more grounded capacity. So we might see some stuff from Rise brought back, toned down, and given kind of like a just similar but slower and with a slightly less broad range to it. Other than that, it's a little tough to tell with what exactly they're going to bring to the actual shooting, because heavy bowgun's starting to encroach on some territory here, so they're going to have to push the envelope, I suppose. So we're going to find out. I haven't seen this trailer, I haven't seen this gear, and if you are a light bowgun aficionado and I get some stuff wrong or miss some stuff, feel free to let me know. So, without further ado, let's see what we got. Okay. So let's see here. This looks like it is probably going to be our village tree again for the light bowgun. Same leather, same blue stripes. As for the armor, what we have here is the classical battle set, which looks great in this game, both the male and the female. I don't think we've had the battle set around for a couple of games now. It's lower level armor. It's like one of those starter sets along with, your hunter armor, your alloy armor, your village armor, the stuff that's gonna fall away eventually, but, with layered gear and whatnot, it's always been a pretty neat set. I've always especially liked like the male set with like the leather chest and the iron arms, the mail for the waist piece and whatnot. The female set's looking good, kind of like a little bit more cowboy-esque design. I think strangely enough, I think the female is the gunner version of the battle armor, because you have like the bullets up in that thing up on her shoulders, while as I definitely recognize that the male battle armor is the Blade Master set. So not shocked, but it looks like the gunner and Blade Master delineation still probably isn't going to be a thing anymore. I think that's probably gone permanently, but it does beg the question if there's going to be maybe like an alpha beta system again, because I'm pretty sure this is Blade Master for male and Gunner for female, so they're gonna just chop that into alpha and beta again, and I'm curious about that. Let me know what you think. That or they just picked versions of the battle armor that they thought were the best. Mid-range weapon, fire various ammo shots, so we're going right off. Yeah, so we got rapid, and rapid seems very rapid. Highly mobile, great at quick evades, those are your slides back. Rapid fire energy in quick succession. Rapid fire energy. Energy regenerates over time you successfully land hits. Is rapid tied to an energy? Oh, is rapid... Okay, so the mines are coming back. Cool. It was always a nice little addition. Looks much to target weak points. Explosive shots go into the focus mode. That's a cool mount finisher. A little bit of a dive on there. Interesting. Okay, so I'll go back, but it looks like the big change they're bringing in with light bowgun in this game is that you have an energy meter. If you have that energy meter up, your rapid shots fire even faster than they originally did. But let's first go through this trailer once again, but let's go back again to the start. Yeah, I'm really liking the design of these village tree weapons a lot. With the leather design and like the tribal kind of paint type of thing. No, if this just being like the default like village stuff is really cool in the art department, because this already looks like stuff that I would use, and this is just like normal starter stuff. All right, mid-range, fire various ammo types. That's your little side dash right there. That's even, so I know we have the normal slide, but that one's even quicker on your feet right there. Highly mobile, great at quick attacks and dodges. Okay, so that's the slide back. Not shocked. That was something I really liked in the Iceborne version. It was really fun to play around with. One thing that's a tiny bit disconcerting, but I'm not too worried about, is that when they show the slide here from Iceborne, they don't show the slide reload, which I think was a super fun aspect of the weapon that really just added to like the intensity and the mobility of the weapon. And it gave a very action-packed feel to it. So you're dodging out of attacks while you're reloading your ammo, and you stand back up and you get right back into the shooting and whatnot. It was an aspect of the gun that I really liked in Iceborne. For the limited time that I played it, it was still a feature I very much adored. So I'm the teeniest bit worried that they don't show the slide reload here, but that doesn't mean it's not in. I really hope it is, and the fact that they don't show it has me the teeniest bit worried, because I do hope it's a feature that comes back. Okay, so let me go back here. It seems like some of them like fired off more shots in the rapid and others fired a little less. Let me try right here. So that's sound like 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You hear that? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. That's interesting. Unless they just like, no, I don't think they cut it and cut off the shot. 3, 2. I wonder what that means. That's interesting. You can cut off the rapid, or I don't know. It didn't look like they didn't pop up a menu or anything like that. It was probably, unless they changed the ammo type. I don't know if they did. That's weird. Now let me run that back real quick. 3, 3, 3, 2. Weird. I don't know exactly where that comes from. Yeah, they entered that with a 2 again. So use rapid fire energy to fire in quick succession. So that seems to be the yellow bar. You have UI for the mines right there, it looks like. And other bullets might be like a focus attack type of thing, because I know that like the heavy bowgun also had UI that looked like that. Okay, so looking at it, so this is almost kind of like a special ammo type thing here too, because looking at the right side of the light bowgun, there's like an ammo barrel magazine in there. So it looks like a special ammo type akin to, yeah, the first time I watched this back, I didn't realize that there was an attachment right there. You know, watch that animation as she applies it real quick. Yeah, it's very quick. Okay, so I just missed that the first time this came around. So use rapid fire energy to fire in quick succession. Yeah, rapid goes incredibly quick. Nice big speed bonus so long as you have this, and it seems like pretty generous period of time, because just looking at the UI, they've really only gotten into maybe like 25% of it, and they fired off that full clip of 7-8 shots in full succession. Energy regenerates over time, you land successful hits. Okay, so it functions pretty much exactly the same as the special ammo types with the heavy bowgun, where successful hits outside of the mode will refill the mode faster. Okay. Make use of many ammo types with a variety of effects. Yeah, so that's just the special attacks with the mines. That's back. That pretty much works exactly the same way it did. Use focus mode to target a monster's wounds and weak points. Okay, so we go into focus mode with this, and this seems to fire off kind of like a lobbing explosive shot. Yeah, there's a bit of an arcing angle onto that, so not a super far range thing. I'm willing to bet that kind of like arcing explosion works with this little chunk of UI, and you see like probably the pointed ones. I think like the flat top ammo is the wyvern mines. I think the pointed top ammo might be like the sticky explosives that you just, well, not sticky, but those kind of like arcing like explosives we just fired off with the focus mode. I think that's probably what that is an indicator of. So the mines can pop off 3 times before fully going away. Cool. Yeah, so we're in focus. You just hear like the click right there. That was a separate attachment going on, though I don't. Hard to see a visual change. That might have already been there. But yeah, there's a click to put in. Yep, and as I said, you can see in the UI right there, right under the reticle, it's the pointed top ammo. So those probably recover over time like the mines do. Alright, so that hits it right in the neck. I'm not seeing the scarring on the neck where it was shot, so I'm going to presume that that is the wound closer focus attack for the light bowgun. There's your mount finisher, which looks really cool. Yeah, it looks great. So that's a kind of like a different looking little dive right there. So it's kind of like a, so we have the rapid attachment attached here. It's kind of like a little back hop into a roll right there. Let's take that one slow. Oh, boom. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is a lot more movement than we normally see. So he's moving right here. It's a little different from the slide because she's like leaping up off the ground. Let me look at the angle that she goes at. You know what this might be? Again, I was talking about this at the beginning, but you have the fanning vault in Rise where the hunter would hook the wire bug and then travel around it and almost kind of like a 90 degrees. The angle that she's positioning changes, goes to the side a little bit. But, you know, you have no wire bug, you have no nothing, but she's still doing kind of like the hop around on kind of an axis point. So this might be kind of like a retranslation of fanning vault into something a lot more grounded, kind of like what I was saying. Yeah, so it's this nice big hop that goes in kind of like a bit of an arc to it, so that she goes from looking at the front of Balahara to looking at his side, and then has like an extra leap backwards that goes into a back roll. Okay, so that's like a whole new bit of movement to it that covers around to the side and clears some distance to the back, and you can shoot the entire time you're doing it. So yeah, I think this is a reinterpreted fanning vault, I believe. It's just a rapid shot. It just looked like it would bigger explode. It looked like the bowgun was wiggling and... No, just a regular shot. Okay. Let's run through completely one more time. So that's your full rapid. Yeah, that fire rate's nuts. Pretty generous amount of time with it, too. That starts to come back. So you zoom in, you plant the mines, you dodge out, you trigger the mine again with another shot. Get the monster to trigger it, which is pretty cool. Destroy weak points with a grenade launcher. That's pretty tough. Really good mount finisher. Good evasive. Getting some more movement. It's, again, it's looking very much Iceborne Bowgun with a faster rapid fire mode and a little bit more movement ability. So you have your slides, you have mini hops, and then you have what looks to be kind of like a recreated fanning vault with more realistic movement to it. So lots of repositioning, lots of moving around, lots of shooting. It's going to be like a death by 1,000 cuts type of weapon. And that 1,000 cuts is going to come really fast, and you're going to be just able to dip and duck and dodge around. Okay, yeah, very much like Bowgun. Again, the Bowguns are a little tough to really kind of change around because they're guns. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more stylish, but it does look good. It does look like it's in a good place. Let me know down below anything I missed, anything I got wrong, all that stuff. What are you thinking about light Bowgun? Coming up right here is going to be the breakdown of the hammer if you haven't watched that yet. But as for right now, this has been CR-Volcanic or Connor. I'll see you around. Shout out to all the patrons, and special shout out to Nihilist Chimerax, Datboy Doin de Ding, Sir Newt Newt, Peaberry, Stefan Colneen, Shaggy Grizzly, Psychotic Jester, Pecco Plush, Daniel Delasarte, and Call Sign Shadow. Thank you very much, everyone.